drive home on Hot 103. Folks, looks like that storm is headed right for us. Gonna put some gas in my Furman generator, stop by the ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, and of course, watch Mike's weather page. Y'all stay safe out there.
Right, what's up? How y'all doing? Change my color here a little bit. That's a little more realistic. Well, good morning to you. It is chilly outside. Baby, it's cold outside. Very cold outside. Had to come back in and get shoes on and a jacket. First time I've ever walked with a jacket. Usually I just toughen it up. And not today. It was cold. It was cold. I tried walking one time with my flip-flops and it was cold outside, and my toes were mad at me. And my fingers got a little cold today. So, yeah, Longo was in trouble. We got both dogs. A 2-dog day. Let me tell you about this little guy. He made us mad today. Longo. He discovered cat food across the street one time. And now sometimes he just makes a run for it because he thinks he's going to get a morning snack. Problem was this morning we couldn't even see him. He's blended in with the nighttime. But we found him. He got in his little cage for a little while and he knew he was in trouble. Now he's trying to be good, just like a little kid. So we give him another chance, right, buddy? So I hope your day's going good. We got some weather to talk about. Some crazy cold fronts coming around. Not in South Florida right now. We got Florida divided. It is like 45 here in Oldsmar, and I think it's still in the 70s down the Keys. So this be patient. We have more chances of cold fronts coming. Promise you that. So we got our brew crew over there. Good morning. We've been chatting since 9 o'clock. Joanne, Phil, Martha there, Shelly with your pop-up. But you can't be mad at these little guys forever. Look at that little face. He's so cute. 9 months old now. Loretta Reed, morning. Steve, morning. NC Rob, 17. He had some snow yesterday in the Carolinas. And did it snow in Asheville? I think I saw flurries in Asheville. We had some surprise snow make its way east of the Appalachians. Josh, when's spring? Yeah, right. Ryan got big rain chances Wednesday, Thursday, buddy. Might get up half an inch plus for some folks. What's that, Elizabeth? Grant. Where's Grant? Teresa, good morning. Where's Grant? Elizabeth. That sounds fun, though. Seafood's always good. Southwest PA, Pat. 28 degrees up there, Southwest PA. Close to Warren, PA. Morning, James. How's it going, buddy? Yep. Emily's birthday today. Paul, this is this is everybody's friend. We've been a weather page of dogs for years now. We counted down the days that we got little long ago. Pink sky and snow, Ryan. It happens. It's a weird phenomenon. Yes, it's the angle of the sun. It's, I think they had it in Iowa, was it? Where was that pink snow at, buddy? Where was that pink snow at? What are you doing? I had to do some more homework on it, though. Karen, good morning there. How's it going? Higher elevations. Had a little dust in Asheville area. Cool. Morning, John. Lake Worth Beach, Chip, and 35 degrees. Yes, our first time. Emily's not home for her birthday. It's kind of hard. 20 years old today. Man, you're such a good boy. Well, let's talk a little more hellos and we'll get into some weather. Cliff and Bradenton. Cliff, you're going to go down to the Florida Man games? It's February 21st. Let's show you Louie now. Got Louie hair all over me because I'm wearing a black shirt today. But it's a cool shirt. My dad got this for me. Look at that. Boylan's Tavern. Had an awesome little birthday party yesterday. Elaine, how's it going up there in Ohio? Lily Brown, thank you. Jeff, cool buddy. That's fine. There's nothing really else to talk about. Appalachia. Appalachian. Okay, I work on the pronunciation. I'm getting better. Appalachian. Appalachian, okay. Hey, big shout out to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. Our official Daily Brew supporter here in Florida. We appreciate all they do. They're also sponsoring the Florida Man Games. Check this out. Florida Man Games coming up February 21st at the Freedom Factory. We have a team. I'm representing Pinellas County. But ABC is sponsoring the Florida Man Games February 21st. There's me. I'm representing Pinellas Team GM. Lane Pittman, I'm friends with Lane. He's heading up Duval. We have Daytona team and a Tampa team. So there's my buddy OMG Wicks is going to be there. So that's going to be a lot of fun for sure. So hope we can make it down there. Always fun. So Louie's being extra needy today, by the way. He puts his paws up on me and he just will not take no for an answer. And totally wanted Dad to pick him up today. He's I think he's a little sad when Emily goes back to college and Sarah goes to school and Julie's not here. He's like, it's just me and Dad. Me and Dad time. And the other one's pounding at me to get back on my lap. He's mad right now. You're going to probably hear Longo barking. Very windy out there, Debbie. Yes. That's bringing in those cold temperatures. The only way to get that cold air to reach the south is from the north. So usually when you have a lot of winds, it's bringing down that cold Arctic air. Now our little system Wednesday is going to be different. We're going to have a little bit more angle. We're going to have a little more choppy Gulf, I think, coming on the west coast. We'll have to watch as we have our next cold front coming in. Alice Perry, What's up? Boy, Longo's getting mad. He is the most jealous dog, I think, on the planet. Let's get his. Oh, now he's getting. Listen to him. Listen to him. He's getting mad now. He's mad because I'm holding Louis right now, and I'm not. You hear him? I hear you down there, buddy. he's he will not take no for an answer. This little guy. I'm trying to find a nice screenshot here that we can take with Louis. Let's do the wind map. I want to show these winds coming down. They should be coming down straight from the north. Let's take a look here. Where they actually are coming down from. It's kind of showing right there. Hey, what are you coughing? That's the high pressure. Let's see. Where's the surface winds? Not really from the north, but close enough. There we go. All right. There's our screenshot for the day. Right there, Louis. Look. Look, Louis. Look. Okay, you guys go sit. Oh, now I got hair all over my shirt. Terrible. Hey, Tracy. All right, so what do we got weather-wise this week? Well, we have a lot of chatter on potential snow. Yes, snow in the south. I almost gave up on it, as I usually do, because winter is the most hardest thing to predict, and models are always wrong. But this morning's Euro came back and showed snow in the south. Almost the exact same track last year's snow, but about this time, the same time of the year last year. So let's see what the latest models are on and what they're showing. Tomorrow we have no live. I'm got to get my a new crown put in. The old one fell off in a block of cheese. I was biting. I love cheese. That's my only really snack is cheese. And I bit into the cheese and I bit into something hard and it was my tooth. At first I thought it was maybe somebody else's tooth, and I'm like, I was almost hoping it was somebody else's tooth because I didn't want to have to go to the dentist, and it was my tooth. Luckily, it was the crown, though, because I was like, I got healthy teeth. Like, I shouldn't be losing any teeth. It was the crown that was kind of needing to be replaced anyways. So, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. So, wish me luck. Let's close some windows down here. Florida Man Games is done. So, happy birthday to my dad. I shared this picture last night. Good old dad. Emily's birthday's today. And we always have a party together. I was so happy Emily came home so we could all celebrate. And Dad's 88. I just can't believe it. We had a couple of gym and diet doubles, about 3. And we did a shot of Fireball together and had a great dinner. And Julie always drives us home. She always refers to us as the 2 old guys in the Muppets in the back seat. Because I have gray hair now. Fog yesterday. Did you see the Julie didn't even notice this. Did you see Godzilla in the background there? Look. Or it could be an iguana. You see it now? Right there. Oh, I got up early yesterday and went fog. We had a lot of fog yesterday, and now finally the cold front came through and no more fog. But I always love hanging out in the fog. It's always fun. Temperatures this morning were so chilly, man. I woke up, it was 45 eventually here at home, and 71 down to Keys, 30s in Tallahassee, 38 in Pensacola, 38 in Mobile. So, of course, freezing temps all the way up and down the Carolinas there. So, big cold front came through yesterday and did not quite make it to South Florida, man. So we got like a 40-degree swing happening, man. In the 70s this morning. Crazy, right? So I thought this was funny. He didn't really get any shares or anything, but everybody likes cheese. St. Augustine. Cold. So I always laugh at this when I see weather. Weather went from 80 to 40 like it saw a state trooper. So, yeah, I used a little AI, but I love US 19 because I live on US 19 practically, and US 19 I'm on it a lot with hurricanes and storms. So the Big Bend area was definitely 80s yesterday, 40s last night, and I added the bear sign. Have you ever seen the bear sign on US 19? Bear crossing. It's a true thing in Florida. We have bear crossings. So here's what's next. We're going to talk about the week ahead. We got a front coming Wednesday. Then we have another one over the weekend. Morning, Kevin. Crystal, got a little laugh. Sherry Brown, what's up? Kentucky. Thanks, Dave, on my tooth. Plus, I got to get my cleaning tomorrow. It's like a double whammy. Yikes. This is kind of what the service chart's going to look like on Wednesday, Thursday. Weird moisture pull out of the south. Different source of juice. So we'll see what kind of wintry weather, though. It's really tricky with these two cold fronts. We might see some snow down in the Alabama and Georgia for sure. Mountains are definitely getting some snow. Big snow they're talking about in the Northeast, so that's a whole different area to talk about. But I'm going to focus on the South. Bonnie, I think maybe close. Models have been teasing. So we're going to talk about this midweek front. Now, guess what? There is rain. There's rain. This is such an odd rain map, not showing hardly anything in the Panhandle. This midweek front is going to bring some rain to the south. But the Euro is pretty excited. We're showing a half an inch. Pinellas County, man, that's not bad. Not that much. That much rain. Did you a little bit? But we could see some pockets a little higher, 0.6, 0.7, both sides of the state, right across I-4 there, down in South Florida. So there is rain coming Wednesday into Thursday for that front. That's not the front with the southern snow I shared earlier, but this little front could bring some wintry weather to the north, though. So crazy couple of days of tracking here. Now, this is what the latest Euro showed overnight. And yes, the gray area is snow. Not a forecast, but this is like that same swath that we saw last year about this time. Notice nothing to the north, but we'll see. The ensembles the EPS blend is showing a little bit too. So we have to keep this reality alive. It's not a zero chance. There's going to be a lot of cold air coming down again. So that's interesting. The next model runs are this afternoon, the 12Z models. Heavy snow for mountains, though, for sure. I'm going to get into all that for you here in a second. So just remember, it's not a forecast. It's just one model, but definitely interesting. So today, our front's trying to make its way through the state. Okay. Pretty quiet weather into tomorrow. Here's tomorrow, Tuesday. Now watch what happens. This front kind of backs up a little bit. Another front comes down. Here's Wednesday. So start to see that rain on Wednesday. As it kind of lifts this front up as another front comes down. And look, this is interesting. Some wintry weather, possibly some wintry weather getting close to Atlanta there and northern Alabama. This is your rain on Wednesday and Thursday. That front comes pushing through. So that particular run definitely showing some snow in the mountains Wednesday, Thursday. Some might make its way down out ahead of it. This is Thursday's surface charts. Thursday PM, the front comes through. Now, look at these temperatures. Holy cow, it's even colder, man. 25 in Tallahassee on Friday morning. We got 45. These are official temperatures. 45 down in Miami. Holy cow. We're going to have to look at that. It's even colder than it was the last time I did a map. Now, highs are in the 60s and 50s. This is Friday. Now here comes the next front. Check this one out. Look, there it is. This is the one that could get sneaky and maybe bring some southerly snow. Nothing official, but definitely the Euro is keeping it alive. And we're back to Sunday night. Monday morning temperatures the same, 30s and 20s again. So we got a lot of cold days ahead as this front comes through. Wow, look at these temperatures. Let's look at this. Let's look at the blend of temperatures for Florida, since a lot of you are watching me from Florida. Man, Friday morning. Woof. Look at this. Let's look at the latest blend here. So here's Friday morning, 33 just outside of Tampa, 28 almost in Pasco there. Man, freezing in Orlando. 44 down in Miami. This is Friday morning. 50s down by the Keys. Low 20s possibly upper state, man. 22, 23, 25 in Tallahassee. This is Friday. Ooh, man. And then a little bit of warm up. Not much for Saturday. And here comes the next front. Sunday and then Monday. It comes back again. So Friday morning and Monday morning, chilly. Tuesday morning's 20s. Man, we got a lot of 20s. Look at that. 20s for several days ahead. 20s. Man. High temperatures today. Not too bad. 70s, right? 70s, not too bad. 70s tomorrow, 60s. Wednesday, here comes the next front. Highs on Thursday. Look at these highs on Friday, 50s. Never gets out of the 50s on Friday. Oof. In the blue. 60 Saturday, and then here comes your next cold front. So that's the big storyline on that. Crazy, right? Talking about the winds on Wednesday, Thursday, we got a front coming down. And could see some pretty big waves out here in the Gulf on this show on Thursday. But notice the angle here. So we could see some little more coastal action on waves. So definitely boaters, you want to pay attention Wednesday, Thursday, as we could see some pretty choppy waters here heading to the coastline as this front comes in. That's kind of something I've been watching quite a bit of. Precipitation-wise, on Tropical Tidbits here, we can look at basically what got me excited this morning was this 540 line. And here it is, frozen precip right here. So this is what the Euro's thinking on Sunday morning. And you can see anytime you get moisture behind that 540 line, 530, unless 528, but there's moisture behind that cold blast of air, and the Euro's showing snow. So, yeah, Euro AI not showing much moisture behind that front. So that's what it's going to take is some cold air and moisture. So it all depends if there's any moisture on Saturday, Sunday, if we get any of that snow there. Some of the models have teased it off and on. I've been sharing it all week, so it's not like heavy run, but the Wednesday, Thursday thing is for real. Here's the Canadian model showing you that. That's Wednesday, Thursday. There's Wednesday, Thursday on the Euro. So definitely wet across Southeast, especially the Florida Peninsula, Wednesday, Thursday. Here is the latest snow map on the Euro ensembles. Let's look at all the Southeast here, because I'm kind of watching the Appalachians too. So the first round of snow that comes in on Wednesday's cold front, definitely showing some snow up there. This is your blend of Euro. So looks pretty likely we'll see some snow in the mountains midweek. Most of it looks like it's going to be more Thursday morning into Friday. And then the big question mark. Boom. That's 60. 00Z. Hang on. Yeah, here we go. There's your snow for Thursday. But then the big question mark was that right there. The Euro blend of ensembles. So, not showing anything strong, but there's been a lot of models being teased, including from me, a possibility of some snow. So that's just something to watch. Obviously, it's not a forecast yet, but and here was the overnight 00Z really showing that southern swath of snow over the weekend. So I got my eye on it. Virginia Beach, well, if things look like this, then yes, there's going to be a possibility. And remember, I mean, it can't happen. It's happened before. We're not seeing it solid enough yet on others to kind of like get too excited. But definitely the mountains, leading up into the weekend, starting to see some heavy totals there. So I don't know. GFS hasn't really been that great this year anyway, but it has occasionally teased the South with snow. I think a couple of days ago, 18Z was definitely showing it. But the Euro, I mean, it's been showing it a lot. This was 18Z, Saturday's 18Z run for the weekend. So the weekend, if we're going to get any southerly snow, it would be definitely more chances this weekend. This Wednesday, it's going to be too warm. Air coming up. Always like these maps. So Wednesday's our next cold front, and it says rain, snow in Tampa. Highly unlikely. And there's your rain. Rain in Orlando, snow in Orlando. Temperatures are going to be too. Temperatures are going to be too warm. 61. So anytime you start to see those shenanigans, you'd always need to confirm with temperature on this map. As Wednesday, Thursday, we're not going to be getting cold enough. But what I did want to look at is the Sunday forecast. And that's the one that's kind of tricky with this line in the south. So, but as far as the mountains go, maybe a trip up to Asheville. Let's see. Let's look at new snowfall. New snow. And we will basically Wednesday to next Monday. So this is kind of what the overall thinking is. Gatlinburg 2.5 inches, GFS showing 4 inches. So, the first bout looks a little bit more active than the second bout. So here's the 3 inches. Not bad, right? Euro 2.5 inches, 3 inches. So, midweek snow in the mountains, definitely confidence has been there and it's getting more. And then the weekend is a little less as we have more southerly moisture coming down. So the weekend doesn't look all that impressive, maybe a little bit. So there you go. lots of uncertainty. Yes, lots of uncertainty. And no one knows. I am not a ham operator. Morning, Chris Hughes. NASCAR soon. Hey, NASCAR is doing their points reveal tonight. They're going to a new point system for this year. So come on with it. Fly AVL. That's what I would either do, that or Knoxville. Disney. Golf Effect Snow. Definitely Stewart. It would take that. We would have to have the cold air in place, obviously, which is interesting because Wednesday. Let's see what the temperatures are going to be Wednesday, because we know there's moisture coming in. It would have to be Wednesday night. But you're right. Golf Effect Snow is a real thing. So let's look at Tuesday night. And here's Wednesday night. Yeah. I mean, it's just too warm. Nothing's showing, hardly anything. In the 30s or 40s. 40s is about it. Now, it drops Friday with that next front with the cold air. Man, look at these temperatures on Friday. Look at that, 33 outside of Tampa. This is Friday morning. So yeah, I don't think we'd see any chances on Thursday morning, Wednesday night, Thursday morning. The moisture should be there, but the temperature hasn't dropped yet. So, nah, I don't know. But this weekend, holy cow! Look at the GFS for Monday, 24 again. Man, 33, 32, 30. Cold. So, snow in Chicago. Yeah, I don't know. Take a look. What day of the week is it? There's a little low pressure up there Saturday. Yeah. Is it at Chicago? Well, Saturday. Is it Saturday game? Saturday game definitely looks like we can see some snow up that way. GFS showing it too. Friday, Saturday. Big one coming in on Monday. Yeah, could be. So anyway, that's about it for me. Weather is confusing. We got a couple definites coming. We got a definite cold front coming in out of the Gulf, and it's kind of neat to see the moisture map. I like looking at these maps too. Let's look at the moisture map here, showing you. I haven't looked at it yet, but we're going to see moisture being fed up around Florida here on yeah, it wasn't as clear as I thought. But here's the leftover. This is Wednesday. Some of this gets pulled up into the peninsula on then, and this is dry air. Brown is dry air. So Friday morning, obviously, the front comes through as extremely dry air, passes through the state. So moisture is just going to be laying around for a couple days and then kind of gets lifted up. It wasn't as clear as I was thinking it was going to be, but still. And then this weekend's front, man, it's going to be cold. 20s, man. Might be the coldest air of the season. Definitely. Cold. 30s in Broward. Could be, Eric. Definitely. Could be in the upper 30s. Showing low 40s possibly down in Miami. That would be for Friday morning. Let's see. So here is your map, your cutoff line, 30s. Where's Okeechobee at? They don't even have Okeechobee on this map. Weird. But yeah, 39 all the way to 30s, probably down about right here, maybe 30, upper 30s. 45 for Miami. This is on Friday morning. 28 in Perry. Oof. Officially, though, I think official temperatures might even be colder than this. Let's see. I don't know if they go out to Friday, though. Oh, we do, yeah. Well, here's Friday. Oh, geez. Look at this. So here's your official temperatures from National Weather Service. 24 in Perry. 22 in Crestview. 26 Ocala in Gainesville. 32 in Orlando. Plant City around 31, 32, 40 in Sarasota, 39 all the way down to close to Naples on Friday morning, 42 around Miami. Cold, man. Longo and Louis, yep. Sorry, Julianne. We did have a cocktail, Steve. Heck yeah. It was a good time. So, hope to see snow in Tallahassee. Me too, Princess. Yep. I don't see anybody else really believing it either yet. But I did have to share the Euro 00Z. I just had to. Because the Euro is a good model sometimes. Long range forecast discussions, I doubt talking about it. Let's see. Long term, 2 cold fronts expected. First one late Wednesday, second one Saturday. Moisture will be limited, so rain won't be on the light side. The main impact will be cold temperatures, breezing conditions. Hard freeze in Tallahassee areas on Friday morning. No mention of wintry weather. But definitely a hard freeze. So we're gonna be seeing a lot of cold weather advisories popping up for the southeast here soon. Friday and Monday morning look like the coldest days. And if you like the official maps that show you weekly averages, I think Florida was, or the southeast was really cold. There's your much below average temperature. So, Burr, that's leading towards the end of this week, towards next week. So, way below average. We'll talk about Mother Nature flipping switches, right? All right, Dallas. What about Dallas? I don't see weather really. Didn't see any, nothing particularly. I know we got a lot of people in Texas. Let's take a look. No, what am I going to look at? Let's look at tropical tidbits. I don't know. Usually I have a good idea on top of my head. I don't see weather coming your way till the weekend. Nothing till the weekend. Things are quiet. Nothing in Dallas. So anyway, all right, cool. Well, we'll be live on Wednesday. James, what's cooking over there? You guys ready for this cold over there? Chili? Chili sounds really good about right now. You had lightning, thunder, smoky, so that means snow's coming. Oh, is that a wise tale? I heard bucks are making big changes. Yes, Angel Baby. I don't know what they are yet. But, there's really no breaking news in the weather right now. How about that? For us, breaking news is rain because our drought is terrible here across the state. Almost 99.8% of Florida is in a drought. The whole southeast is practically the same. So measuring this whole area, I mean, look at this. 99.64% is in some sort of a drought. 83 is in D1, D4. So it's not just Florida. Look at that. Everybody's in some sort of a drought here across the southeast. Crazy. Man, I'm going to post that. I didn't realize that Carolinas and Georgia and Alabama were also. So that's any rain would be very welcoming. Correct. Oof. Chicken pasta soup. That sounds good. More Port St. Lucie, Glen. My dad bought a air fryer, and he loves it. He's like in love with his air fryer. We don't have one, but maybe get one. Cool. All right. Well, listen, I'll have a great day, and going to keep a track of this very slight chance of southern snow. Could be down into Georgia. Might be worth watching, especially for Sunday. A lot of y'all like to go on little snow adventures and probably have some kids that never have seen snow. So I'll be watching that close for y'all. And I'm not filling up the truck yet. Tropical systems, right, Mark? Yeah, we didn't have tropical systems to help replenish that water supply. So, but we'll see you Wednesday. All right. Give Kim a call today. Don't forget our 5th annual Mike's Road Page cruise coming up on the Margaritaville out of Tampa. And those are prices for 2 people, not one. It's an awesome deal, and we have a lot of fun, a lot of group activities, and it's our 5th annual, so we know it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to Key West, Cozumel, and 2 days at sea, and it's my favorite ship. We've been on it 4 times already out of Tampa, so really excited about that, the Islander. But Kim will take care of you if you got questions. You can email her on that flyer or call her, and you can have her help you every step of the way. And we'd love to see you. We only got like 10 or 8 more cabins, I think, before we get our 50. So, all right.